Zabriskie Point's spectacular finale unmistakably carries out Antonioni's criticism of a wasteful country fueled by consumerism. The series of explosions fantasized by Daria are followed by the slow-motion fallout sequence of commercial goods and products. Representations of a consumer society are now suspended in time, associating capitalism and alienation within the film. This initiates a reflexive process of putting people back into a world they themselves created. The aesthetics of the sequence becomes a means by which Antonioni conveys his subtle ideology. Its political commentary seems to highlight individual angst and alienation as psychological counterparts of capital. To start, the image is given over to smoke, debris, and fire as the blast is repeatedly shown from progressively closer angles. Subsequently, the view turns cooler and more surreal. A series of smaller blasts of a bookcase, a television set, a refrigerator sends the particles of these objects floating into an icy blue background, meticulously accompanied by the hallucinatory soundtrack of Pink Floyd. It is at this point where vision and sound provides an objective manipulation. Its ontology provides pleasure beyond looking without being seen, and looking as a form of self-realization. There is no illusion between fantasy and reality. The film attaches itself to the viewer, taking hold of their minds and entering their fantasies. The viewer becomes sedated in a hallucinogenic dream state, questioning what is commonly seen as real versus what is real but cannot be seen without the use of slow-motion close-ups. The fallout sequence is presented in slow motion to expand and magnify spatial imagination. It calls upon active viewing by depicting visually satisfying images that produce a direct commentary. A never-ending spiral is set in motion, and we as spectators are no longer certain of our role in the game of film. Here, waste is literally made in front of our eyes, produced by the explosion, which turns what looks like a perfectly inhabitable home into unusable debris. Waste is not only what the scene represents, it is also what the scene literally entailed. It figures the breakdown of a system, whether it be the exploded house or consumer capitalism itself.